I take great pleasure in welcoming the super quick, the mega courageous tackling machine midfielder who I'd love next to me in war. Norwood's Tyson Walls. Nice to meet you, Tyson.
Nice to meet you too, LJ. Thanks for having me on.
Awesome to have you on. Now, you go into this year's draft as a young guy who's really good, has a really good shot at being drafted. But what was the young Tyson Walls like? Were you a gun when you were young?
I actually played soccer when I was younger. I played for Metro Stars as my junior club. And then in about under 10s, I transferred over to footy and played for Payneham. So I was pretty good at soccer, and then I went to footy because all my mates at Ross Trevor went there. So yeah, I loved my time playing soccer. But then as a young footballer, I wasn't the best, but when I grew up older years and got a bit bigger, and that's when I started to really find myself as a footy player. So yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Sounds like a good journey.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Now, you're quite small at 170 centimetres, but you're elite. And let's be honest, people like Caleb Daniel have shown that there is always a place at the top for the elite. Is that someone you inspire to be like?
Yeah, for sure. Players like Callum Daniel and all the other small people in the AFL, like Jake Bowie, as a recent example this year, just shows that no matter what height you are, no matter how big or fast you are, if you can just be competitive and just play your role and win your 1v1s, then yeah, you can find yourself in the AFL. So definitely that's someone who I look up to, Callum Daniel being from South Australia as well. So yeah.
Yeah, and even like someone like Corey Durden, someone like that, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Corey Dern, yeah, he was a midfielder and then he had to adjust in his draft year to be a forward. So that's someone who I take inspiration as well from, for sure.
Yeah. You have a genuine mix of great ball winning on the inside with a brilliant ability to get the ball on the outside and burn away from the opposition. Being slightly smaller than other mids, do you think that's what drives you to be so good?
Yeah, I think my speed and my ability to break lines is something that really separates me from the bigger bodies that do all the contested work, and then I just get the hands and try and use my speed to break the lines and get it going forward. So yeah, definitely I try to let the other boys get it out to me and get it going from there. So yeah.
Yeah, smart plays, mate. You got to play for the state team in the under-17s and played awesome. Not unusual, because in big games, let's be honest, that's what you do. What is it like pulling on the state Guernsey, and how did you see your game with against guys your age?
Yeah, it was a great honour, firstly, to play for the state. Something I've always dreamt about, and just to get the opportunity to play was really awesome. Played the WA games, and then also was lucky enough to play for the Allies against the 19 boys. So yeah, I felt like my games there were pretty good. I felt like I showcased my weapons pretty well, and found a bit of the ball in those games. So yeah, I was pretty happy at how it went, for sure.
Yeah, it sounds like you did have a great game, didn't you?
Yeah, tried to, yeah.
Yeah. Then you got called up to play for the Allies and in the under-19 game against SA. And surprise, surprise, you were in the best players for the Allies. You love a big game. Although you lost, you must have felt good about playing so well in a game where a lot of guys have already been drafted now. That one looks good on CV, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, I guess. But I was just thankful for the opportunity to even play for the Allies. It was pretty lucky a few of the 17s boys got called up because a few Queensland boys couldn't get over to play the game. So yeah, it was a great experience to play on the Adelaide Oval against like some of my mates in the 19s as well, like Hugh Jackson and Alistair Lord. So, and even Max Michaelani. So yeah, it was just a great opportunity, and I felt like I just used my speed on the bigger deck at Adelaide Oval and was lucky enough to get in the end on some kicks. So yeah.
Yeah, it must be pretty amazing to play on the Adelaide Oval. How was it?
Yeah, it was good. It's something I was dreamed about as a kid, and getting out there is quite surreal with all the grandstands and stuff. So it was just I love the experience and learned a lot from especially the GWS Academy boys that came over, like Sam Frost and stuff. Yeah, just the way he went about it and his professionalism. Yeah, something I really took forward in my game, for sure.
Yeah, it sounds like it would have been an amazing experience. Okay, so you're impossible to tackle, as slippery as a wet fish, and yet you tackle better than anyone and are like a boa constrictor once you latch on. Which do you like better, eluding tackles or laying them?
I'd probably say eluding them because, yeah, laying tackles against the bigger bodies sometimes I get a bit hurt, but
Yeah.
nah, I'd probably say eluding them and trying to use my fast feet to get away from the opponent.
Yeah, give the old don't argue every now and then, you reckon?
Yeah, try to. If someone's getting a bit too close, I'll try and palm them off. So, yeah.
Yeah. In the AFL, there is a big chance that being smaller, and especially at first, you might start up forward as a pressure forward, especially with how you tackle. How is that forward craft?
Yeah, the full craft is something I worked on in the pre-season. Definitely, as I went up to reserves, I thought that I wouldn't be in the midfield, so I have to start developing my game in other areas. So, yeah, forward was something I worked on, just being clean and getting the right positions for the crumb. But just as recently, I've just been moved to as a halfback, sort of. So, been learning another new role, and yeah, trying to bring my my abilities from the mid just to break the lines and clean ball use down back, and yeah, hopefully I can find my spot in the state team coming up in the champ. So yeah.
Yeah, halfback is a pretty good and important position, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Just demand it back there. So yeah.
Yeah. Being that you have all these wonderful traits, what is the area of improvement for you?
Definitely say probably ball use. Sometimes I just rush it a bit with my composure. So just taking a couple extra seconds just to back myself in and just not try and just bite off the hard kick. Just take the easy. Yeah, I think if I do that, then yeah, my kicking will be a lot better. So yeah.
Yeah, always something to work on.
Yeah.
I noticed that you have played a reserve game. That is great for your development. How'd you go?
Yeah, it was great. Great game, great experience. It was pretty wet, so I played mostly mid and yeah, got a few tackles, but I didn't get much of it. But yeah, it was good to play against the bigger bodies, and yeah, that's what we're facing up coming the years. So yeah, it's a good experience.
Yeah, definitely. You played for the Redlegs, and they are steeped in tradition. It must be amazing to pull on the red and blue with the young guys like Cooper Murley going into the system. Have you chatted to guys like him leading into this year's draft?
Yeah, me and Merles were pretty close because I played as under 16 and under 18s, and yeah, he was an under 17, and just watching him as a bottom major, sort of like the same size, same build, just take the game on and yeah, just use his speed and his kicking ability to kick goals and just be dangerous. So yeah, I chat to Merles and he's gone well at Collingwood, so he's someone I definitely look up to, and yeah, he's done well for himself.
He is a legend, isn't he?
Yeah, great bloke.
Yeah. Okay, I have some good mail that you went to school with a couple of guys that I know. Do Cam Tahini and Hugh Jackson ring a bell?
Yeah, they do. They were actually in my home group as going through middle and high school. So yeah, I'm still pretty close with Cam as he's at Nord, and yeah, or he texts me every now and then just see how I'm going. So yeah, he's someone who's a good role model for me, and yeah, he always looked out for me as a young Ross Trevor student coming up through the ranks. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think they've given me a bit of sneaky information, so I'll ask some questions about it, I reckon.
Yeah, Cam, he's probably stitching me up. So
yeah. So first question: they both reckon you like them better. Who's right?
Oh, I'd probably say Cam because I knew him first, but no, Jacko was a ripper bloke when Cam left because he was older than all of us. But yeah, I never got to play a game with Cam, so playing most of my footy at Ross Trevor with Jacko, and yeah, he's just a ripper bloke. Yeah, always someone that looked out for me, and yeah, his rise in the draft prospects, just all the hard work he put in the preseason to get where he got to today is something I definitely look up to as well.
Yeah. Second question. It is said, and I don't know if it's true, but rumor has it you said on more than one occasion that you'll be the best footballer in your home class. Is that true?
No, that's definitely not true. When I'm just seeing Cam, I probably thought that. Yeah, Cam, no one was catching him at the rate he was going in year 12. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, I never said that.
I reckon he was lying then.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah. Any truth that you gave the tips to Hugh Jackson that allowed him to be drafted?
No, I didn't give him any tips, but yeah, that was all Hugh Jackson, and yeah, all the work he did behind the scenes, and I know that like coming up as a under 17, he didn't really stand out, but then he found areas in his game to improve on, and yeah, he really showed that like hard work and dedication that you can go places. So yeah, Hugh Jackson, yeah, really did it well last year. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Your home group teacher, what is his name? Herbs? If he was to pick his favourite footballer, who would he have chosen?
Probably say myself. He was the only one that coached me, so he didn't get the privilege to coach Hugh and Cam. So yeah, he coached me in year 8 footy, and yeah, just a great bloke. So I'll probably say myself.
Yeah. Some simple footy questions. You go to testing at the combine. What are you stoked to do, and what do you dread?
I'll probably say the agility test. Like with my fast feet and speed, I feel like I'd be pretty good at that. And something I'm probably not look forward to is probably, everyone says this, but the 2K
Oh,
or the test. Yeah, probably those two.
yeah. Who do you barrack for, mate?
I go for Hawks. So I had a pretty good run as a young boy. So he won 3 flags in a row. So I wasn't complaining, but yeah, definitely looked up to players like Luke Hodge and Sirioli. They were just some of my idols when I was growing up.
Yeah, they are great players, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are your SA best buddies?
Oh, I'd probably say Max Michaelani.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came to school in year 10, and ever since then, yeah, we played state under 15s together and Rossi first. And then I'm also doing my construction management course with him at uni now. So yeah, we've been pretty tight ever since then. And yeah, he's just a great bloke. And also Blake Hansen from the Eagles. Yeah, he's another one that I'm pretty close to out there.
Yeah. If you had to pick an AFL player to chat to about developing your game, who would you choose?
I'll probably say Corey Durden. Like as you said, he was a SA boy, and yeah, he had to adjust his game. And yeah, I think just the way he's going now at Collingwood, he just accepted his role, and he plays to his strengths and just shows that size doesn't matter. So yes, definitely Corey Durden. I reckon I'd love to have a chat to him.
Yeah. We can get that set up, mate, if you need.
Yeah, if you can, that'd be great.
Awesome. Okay, let's ask some non-footy questions, mate. What do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to play golf with the boys. Yeah, me and a few of my mates like to play golf every now and then. So we try and get out to courses like Highcombe, and yeah, we just have fun, and also a bit of basketball every now and then. So yeah, that's what I like to do.
The old footy players love the golf, don't they?
Yeah, every now and then. Just my dad's a pretty good golfer, so he taught me when I was young, and yeah, I've loved it ever since then.
Yeah. You get to go and play in any other sport. What would you do best in?
Or any other sport. I'd probably say cricket. I played a bit of cricket when I was younger, right up to first 11 at Ross Trevor, and then sort of quit that because I just didn't like fielding out in the field. So, and footy took over. But yeah, I'd probably say cricket as a bit of a bowler.
So better bowler, I'm guessing, than a batsman?
Yeah, I was definitely a bit of a more of a bowler than a batter. I just didn't like facing the pace bowling when I was younger. Got a bit scared, but
that
yeah,
is
so
scary,
just
isn't it?
bowling.
It has been awesome chatting to you, Tyson. I see a terrific AFL career ahead, and I know for a fact that clubs and supporters will love you. Good luck for this year, mate.
Thanks, LJ. Appreciate the chat, mate.
Good to have you on.
Thanks, LJ. Hope you